All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the Raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh, wow.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight?
But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. I think we're doing it. Lori's on it now. How are you guys doing? Oh, Jackie, where's Lori? There's Lori. All right, you're on my left side. Hey, there's Jackie. Okay. Are we live? We are live.
Oh, hi everybody.
Jackie's live.
You're missing such a great time. We're having so much fun.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome. We are live in Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami. I want you to look at this group, guys. Look at this group. We've got a table full of people down here who are ready to go on their very first. You guys realize this? Every person at this table tomorrow will be their first time ever on a Virgin Voyages cruise. Now, I've been on one. We've had other people here who've been on cruises, but this will be everybody's first time on Virgin. And many of you guys have been waiting a very long time to be on here. And I want you, where's that shirt? Come on, bring it in, Tony. Bring it in. Look at this shirt. That is scary. Like, which one's the real one? It's life size. And that's a big head. That's a big head.
Same size right there. Twins.
You know what? That one's got better vision. So, oh my gosh, there's my doppelganger. So welcome in, guys. Guys, this is awesome to have the crew not only with us here in the chat, but here at the table with us. I've had a really hard time. How have I been here? I've been here for about an hour. I've had a really hard time not doing a little happy dance. To see this many of our crew all together and getting ready to go on a cruise. And how about you, Kim? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, do you have your eating pants on? I packed my eating pants. You got to have your elastic pants for cruising. You guys did put that on your cruising list, right? I would say buffet pants, but we don't do buffets here on Virgin Voyages. So, welcome in. How's everybody doing tonight? So this is what I do on a regular basis when I'm chatting with you guys. This is my little scroll. This is why I like to have the camera face the other direction, because if not, this is what you'll see me do all day long as I'm walking. So welcome in. Gabriel is in here. Baby Dove, how you doing? Caleb from home base. Is that Caleb from home base? Carol, welcome in. David D loves Disney. It is amazing to have so many of our crew not only in the chat, but also with us here tonight. So this is what we're gonna do. If you guys have never joined us before here at Ear to Ear Magic, welcome in. My name's Chris. This is a lot of other people here. We're gonna introduce you to every single one of them. They are all part of the Magic crew, and we want you guys to be a part of it too. So what we want you guys to do is, if you're watching for the very first time, whether live and replay, we want you guys to take just a second and make sure to hit the subscribe button, because we want you guys to be able to come back and join us every Monday through Friday, whether we're at Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando Resort, or in a cruise ship like we're going to be doing for the next 5 days starting tomorrow on the Scarlet Lady. It's a beautiful ship, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys again as we are going to be cruising out on, where is it? This way, other way. Virgin Voyages. And we have been preparing and talking about this for a while. If you guys are excited about possibly doing a group cruise and joining this group on the next Virgin Voyages, stick around. Before the end of tonight's stream, we're going to give you the dates for the 2025 Ear to Ear Magic Virgin Voyages Cruise. And I hope you guys are excited, because we want you guys to be a part of this table next time. So as we get started tonight, I would love for you guys to come into the chat, continue to have fun, chat away. A lot of our mods and a lot of our crew are actually chatting in the chat tonight, but I'm most excited about being able to introduce you guys to these guys. And what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna try to do it as quickly as possible, because I don't want to keep these guys tied up for a while, because you know I can go for 6 hours. I don't know if anybody else needs a bathroom break, but I'm good to go for about 6 hours, but we're not going to make them do that, because I got to make sure these guys all get to bed, because no one's going to miss cruise tomorrow because they stayed up too late. So what we're going to do is I'm going to jump up and walk around the table and get you guys a chance to meet every single person at the table in person. We're going to let them introduce themselves to you, because some people have really cool channel names that you'd recognize them by. Others, like Randy and Heidi, we don't know who they are in real life, so we're going to let them introduce themselves to you. You never know if there's their channel name or their secret made superhero name, like Michelle. So we're going to go around and we're going to meet everybody, and then afterwards I'm going to come back and we're going to have some hot seats here at the end. And for everyone who has cruised before, we're going to ask them what they are expecting of this next cruise. And if you've never cruised before tonight, guys, what we're going to ask you is, what do you expect it's going to feel like to step on the ship? What are you most excited about being on your first cruise? And what are you most nervous about? Because I want, at the end of this, we're going to do this again, and we're going to see if those feelings were the same once you got on the ship, and if you guys had any questions that were answered or not answered, or if there's something you guys are having a really good time. So, oh, that's right. I'm also getting messages from the producer you see back there as well. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump up. We're going to introduce and get everybody to introduce themselves to you. And if you see somebody that you know in the Magic crew, you can introduce yourselves as well into the chat and say hello. And if you're watching for the very first time, we would love for you guys to be a part of it as well. Jump in, and we want to make sure you guys are ready for a future cruise with us as well. So I'm actually, before I jump up, I'm going to start with you guys. Now I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves, because that way you can make it exactly the way you'd like it to be. Who are you guys in the Magic crew?
Okay, I'm Lori Loves the Magic, and this is...
I'm Carl Fredrickson's grumpier cousin.
Now, the first time you guys popped in, the first time Grumpier Cousin popped in, I did not know who that was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not sure if he's serious about that or not. So, but it sort of depends.
You saw the shirt.
Yeah, well, you can see it's, there we go.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys cruised before?
Never.
First time on a cruise ship?
I had a cruise in 1982.
1982? Okay, I think they may have made a slightly larger ship since then.
Oh yeah, this was fairly small.
So, do you have any memories of the cruise back in '82?
Dramamine every time we left port.
Okay. So we're gonna have to ask you afterwards how that compares to your memory of '82. So first time cruise. How long have you guys been planning this with us? When did you guys actually come on board?
quick into when it was announced. I kind of talked him into it because it's a bucket list thing for me. I've never cruised before, and I want to. And I'm a water baby. Moana is my spirit character. So I'm hoping that he likes this time and that we will be aboard in 2025.
So I'm hoping that we can do you guys service for making this a grand time. Whether you decide that cruising is the most ultimate awesome vacation and you do it the second time, or whether you just have a good time for the one time, we're going to do our best as a group to make sure that happens. So what are you most looking forward to for Virgin Voyages?
Well, aside just being with the group is obviously
that's a great bonus. Honestly, think about it. We could hang out in a mud hole, and I think we would be perfectly happy.
I'm definitely a foodie, for sure. I'm looking forward to the food and also the day I'm going to eat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sign up for it, but
I know what you're going to say. I know you've been talking about it.
I know. I want to swim with the stingrays. I want to be like Moana's grandma. I'm just going to go out there and do my thing. So hopefully I'll be able to report that I got to do it.
Well, I'm excited if you guys could join us. I can't wait to hear. We're going to have fun during, but I'm really excited to hear what you guys think about afterwards. So, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna start doing quick introductions for everybody. And then we're gonna come back and do individuals. But for now, camera around and let you guys introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Pickle Shake.
Mrs. Pickle Shake.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Pickle Shake. Now, do you go by Mr. Pickle Shake at work or just Pickle Shake?
No, I don't work anymore.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I don't know. I think from what I've seen, it seems like you work pretty hard at a lot of things. I know you were taking good care of Mrs. Pickle Shake here recently.
Yeah, so. We got her all fixed up now. Her wing's not broken anymore. So.
Awesome. Got her eating arm working again, so that's good.
Got her through security. And
we're going to come back with you guys in just a second. Sure. We're going to do just quick introductions for everybody else.
Hi, Baby Dove.
All right, next up, Dylan. Now, do you want to go by Dylan, or in the chat we just call you D?
Either or.
So, how are you doing tonight?
Tired.
Tired?
Been up since 3:30.
Oh, I know the feeling. I had 4 hours sleep last night, so I'm about ready for it as well. Now, I know you've cruised before. I'm going to circle back with you and ask you some questions about that. These guys, again, we're going to do quick introductions so you guys know exactly who's here tonight. Watch this.
Randy.
Watch this. I'm going to pop.
This is Randy. I'm Heidi.
That's Randy and Heidi.
Randy, Heidi.
I know you guys. You never make assumptions, guys. Never make assumptions.
Never make an assumption.
First time cruisers.
Yep.
So
Heidi's a lot older than me. She's been on one before. It was the Titanic. This is my first one.
So I'm got some great questions for you guys being first timers.
You got it.
Over here, we've got members of the First Order. Actually, is that your first or second order? I wasn't sure what you got there. The check
I have two things for you. I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, this is just quick introductions at the beginning. So yeah, we're gonna bring everybody down to the hot seat in a second. You want to introduce yourself to everybody? No.
I'm George.
I'll do it.
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
It has. You've been flying.
I got to the airport at 11:30. And I got here around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it was a long day.
So we'll get you some sleep before we get on the ship tomorrow.
Yeah.
So experienced cruisers, I got some great questions for you. All right, these guys, I got a quick, I just did a survey. Other than the ones that I was there when they were born. Other than the ones that were there that I've been feeding for the past several decades. I've known you guys the longest of everybody that's here.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I find that to be a very good thing. From the very first day. Now, I have to be honest with you. The first 5 minutes you guys showed up, I wasn't sure. They're like, we were watching you on the Skyliner. Here, let's have a seat. I'm like, oh, I hope this goes well. They were other than other people who caught me in the Magic Kingdom. You guys were one of the first people to just show up in the stream and go, "Hi, we were watching you," and I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this. So, but first time cruisers.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I've got a very specific question for Mike. when we get back around. So when we bring you down to the hot seat. This is the kids' table.
Not wrong.
This is the Tony. Get out of the shot. Oh my gosh. This is the group we're going to have to watch out for. Now, even though it's 18 and up only on Virgin, we still have to be very careful that you guys don't get, you got the young blood in the group. So my guys in the back, we've got Caleb and Owen. And then, of course, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Dean. I'm Nick.
And have you guys ever cruised before?
No, this is our first time.
First time. You are a brave father. So, guys, this is Tony. And Tony Vlip is in the chat. And what made you decide to come bring your boys for the first time?
I just I asked them if they wanted to go. I was planning on doing a trip to Florida this year in Disney because I promised them that I'd have to do that. And I said, we can either do the Disney trip separate, or if you wanted to do the cruise, we'll do it all in one trip. And they wanted to do the cruise, so we did it, the Disney trip and the cruise all in one trip.
Just to summarize, a lightsaber and a cruise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, some people have to choose between those two. And you guys are getting the best of both. I'm going to talk with you guys. We're going to bring you down to the hot seat in just a second. So, and Jackie over here.
Hi, everybody.
Got to help us out starting off the stream tonight. Can you come and help me out in the park sometime like that too?
I would love to.
Because you're so much brighter and happier face than mine is. So
I don't think so.
You can just come on in and hang out with me in the park. So have you cruised before?
Yes.
And of course, this is the first time on Virgin Voyages.
Right.
So I'm going to check with you when we talk a little bit later and ask you what you've cruised and how you've cruised, and we're going to get your opinion of what you're expecting for Virgin. So,
well, just the people that I've met tonight. These people are amazing people.
These are the people I get to hang out with all the time. And you know, people ask me all the time, don't you get bored of the parks? You know, I could get bored of the parks, but I don't think I can get bored with the people. And that's so, well, present company excluded. No. So I'm excited to hang out with the group as well. So we'll bring you back down in just a second. Ask you some more questions. But yeah, we're gonna put you in the hot seat in just a second. We're gonna put the pickles on the hot seat first. So and then these guys, he doesn't like to be on camera. So we're gonna turn the lights down low and just do a silhouette.
Change my voice a little bit.
So I gotta tell you guys, the funniest thing. Last year, you guys cruised for the very first time with us on last year's group cruise.
Yes. First time.
First time on a cruise ship. You should have seen the look in his eyes, guys, when he got on the cruise. He walked around with his eyes just like wide open everywhere he went on the promenade on the Independence of the Seas. And then they had a great time. And I said, well, would you guys like to do this again? And they're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing it again. But the funniest thing on that cruise last year, I'm in the water at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. I'm hanging out. Everybody's got swimsuits on. They're all out in the sun having a good old time. I look out into the horizon. There's the ocean. There's the sky. There's the Detroit Lions hat. Tigers. Sorry, Tigers. I wanted him to jump up and say something. I could tell. I was preparing that whole time. I was waiting to see. But no, there it was. And Jill was there. Jill was there. There was the Tigers hat at the horizon. We couldn't find him, but we could see his hat the whole time. And I looked over at Jill and I said, does he take his hat off for anything? He's out there swimming in the ocean and he still has his hat on. So if you're ever looking for him anywhere, look for the hat. So, but you guys are second time cruisers. So I'm excited about that as well. So, all right, you guys ready to be in the hot seat? So what we're gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna ask a quick question of the pickle shakes. That sounds like a combo deal at Hardee's, doesn't it? I'm going to talk with the pickle shakes, and then we're going to let you guys kind of switch seats, and we're going to let everybody come down here and give you guys, tell us what your first impressions are, what you're expecting. and all this kind of stuff. And I guess we'll let our boys, you know, I'll let my boys come down here as well. So we'll let them go last. But so, all right, we're gonna start off with pickle shakes. Is it like a pickle squared?
Yeah.
Pickle squared.
Square pickles.
So when did you guys decide to join the cruise?
I believe it was in August.
August?
Yeah. First thing I like to do is say, hi, Ethan. That's my son. He's back watching us right now, I guess.
Awesome. Where's Ethan at the moment?
He's at our home in
Back home?
Branson. Yep.
Okay. Is Ethan going to be okay while you guys are here?
I think so.
I mean, is there like, you know?
I don't know if we left him enough food, but you know, he'll fend for himself.
Now, you know, when I was growing up, whenever we'd leave town, we would just, like, if, you know, we didn't have dogs living inside the house and pampered and getting pedicures and stuff, but, you know, they were really well taken care of outside. Now, we would just leave them 2 bowls of food and hope that they would, you know, be good and just make it last, because, you know, that's how it works. But
our problem is we need Ethan to take care of us because we aren't good with phones and computers, and he is. So.
Oh, well,
So
you know, luckily you won't need...
We did make it, Ethan.
Luckily you won't need phones or computers for the next few days, right? That's the great thing about a cruise. If you want to be disconnected, you could.
We'll disconnect.
But you're going to have free internet.
Yeah.
There's free included internet on the cruise ships for Virgin Voyages. Now, if you want to buy the enhanced, I think it's really inexpensive. I think it's like $30 for your entire cruise for this upcoming. So it's, you know, if you want it a little bit better, and if not, if you want an excuse as to why you didn't return someone's email, you can just get the free basic. So when was the last time you guys have been on a cruise ship?
That was 1989.
1989.
Yeah, in fact, Ethan was 4 months old then, so.
Oh, wow. Okay. So is this, did Ethan get to eat a lot of food? I guess not at 4 months?
Not at 4 months.
I don't even know if some cruise lines would allow Ethan to cruise nowadays.
Yeah.
Because they have such strict guidelines on what they can do. Only certain cruise lines I don't actually do that. So, Baby Dove says, so glad you are feeling better, Mrs. Pickleshake.
Thank you.
I'm going to put the comment down there so don't cover up your face like I do. What I'm trying to see, I want to go positive first or negative first. For when we were talking about doing a group cruise, and we said we're going to do Virgin Voyages and it's going to be adult only, 18 plus. Was there anything you had reservations about? Was there anything you were?
I don't believe I did on it. My problem is I'm a real picky eater, so I'm going to try and broaden my horizon.
Is a picky eater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pickle Shake's a picky eater.
I like hamburgers and steak and beef and potatoes. So.
Hey George, you got a brother down here. He likes to eat hamburgers and
I'm picky. Yeah.
So am I.
We'll hang together, George.
We're gonna all put you guys on the same side of the table. Yeah, the kids area, and then we're gonna not let you guys have any chicken nuggets.
As long as we got ice cream on our table, and we're.
Hey, there's ice cream all the time. That'll work as well. So you're nervous about having a little bit of like pushing your
not so much nervous as maybe just a little anxious about it. Even the last week or two, I've been trying a few more things just to kind of get in gear, but I think I'm going to really like it.
I think the good thing is even if you get into a restaurant and you're like, this is way too weird, the galley is always going to be open and available. Yeah, and there's always the pizza place. Yeah. And it actually is called the pizza place. You choose your own pizza style, they make it for you. It's usually cooked in about 10 minutes, and then boom, you've got pizza always.
Sounds good to me.
So that'll help out.
You're asking about expectations.
Yeah, what's your expectations?
Well, our last cruise was one of those memorable trips because everything kind of went wrong. Our son, who was 4 months old, got an ear infection.
Oh,
so we
no.
had to stop.
That's not even good on land.
Yeah.
And I got seasick.
Yeah. A lot of people got sick on the ship because the weather was really bad. And the ship was just constantly, it was small one, and back then.
So we're hoping to completely change your outlook on what cruising is now. Now, as far as the negative things, I mean, let's be honest. We try to be positive here, but that doesn't mean you ignore negative. all right, there's always a little concern about, there's always hesitations, okay?
Yeah.
And to be positive about things doesn't mean that you ignore the hindrances, the things that you're a little concerned about. It just means that you're ready to attack them. You're ready to, experience them and deal with them. Right. It's a challenge. It's something. So, what are you guys most excited about for Virgin Voyages? From what you've seen, what we've taught you guys about, what in preparation for this cruise, what is like the one thing that you've seen or heard us talk about that you're like, that's going to be really enjoyable?
Well, the thing I'm most thrilled about really is just meeting all the crew here. They're all such a fun bunch and everything, to get them known through the chat and to be able to meet them personally. I think that's great.
So weird food, but good company.
Good company, yeah. And I think like Scarlet Night, Pajama Night should be a lot of fun.
And it's not required. They don't require you to do it, but
Yeah.
the first night, and because it's adults only, it starts at 10 o'clock. It doesn't start at 8 o'clock, it starts at 10 o'clock. It's like on any other cruise, if you're on a Disney cruise, everybody's already starting to put their kids to bed. And they're just now starting the pajama party on the first night.
I go to bed at 7, so that might be a problem.
So what's that?
I go to bed at 7, so that might be
Well,
a
there you
problem.
go. You go to bed at 7, wake him up at 10. I work off a 3-hour sleep all the time. It's perfect. And then you go right back to sleep. You just make sure, if you can, try to make it back to your room before that happens. They'll come over and nuzzle you and like, sir, you need to go back to your cabin, sir. Can't sleep here. So, so I'm excited that you guys get to do this with a group. We're gonna help you guys through it. You don't have to worry about waking up and going, I don't know where I'm supposed to be today. I don't know how I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, that
when I
makes a
get
big
on the
difference.
island, what am I gonna do? We're gonna help you guys out so that way you can take a little bit more fun and not have to worry about that. So I'm looking forward to it. It's good to
That'll be
see you
fun.
guys.
Thank you.
So
Good to see you in
for the
person.
next few days. Now, I'm gonna eject you guys out of the hot seat. You guys want to attack? Who wants in the next seat? Who wants in next? You want to jump in next? Let's go from just getting started to an expert. Why don't you slide on down? And now, Dylan, you're not a new person to cruising at all.
No,
What cruise lines have you sailed?
Disney.
Now, has it only been just Disney? Now,
Started with the Magic, started with the Wonder, first cruise, the Dream twice, then the Fantasy.
okay, so you've done 4 Disney cruises.
Yep.
I know we've had lots of conversations about Disney cruises.
Love Disney cruises.
I love the Disney cruise ships as well. And I love Disney. I love the characters. I love the food. I love the experience. I have excellent customer service. And yet, you're taking a big chance by jumping on with Virgin Voyages. You a little nervous?
Yeah.
I know you are, but the only reason I ask you about it is because I'm not nervous at all. I think you're going to be just fine, and I think you're going to have an
That's what
amazing
you and
time.
Susan are thinking.
We're not going to let you are not going on this cruise by yourself. Matter of fact, there are 19 other people here who will always be here. Yeah. What did I throw? I threw something. I thought it was this. I always lose this, and it goes flying somewhere, and I'm like, I just lost my battery. Is Owen with me? Because if I don't, I have to find it and get it myself. What is one thing you're a little worried about with Virgin?
Well, when I first heard of Virgin Cruises adults only, I thought it was a XXX.
Risque, crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. There are certain companies that actually advertise Virgin Voyages as X-rated adults-only cruise ships.
That's what I thought. No kids.
And they get a bad rap. They get a really bad rap about stuff like that.
And that's what I thought. I'm like, okay. So I never wanted to do it. And then you guys...
Did it surprise you when we brought it up? You're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, why would they go
Yeah.
a family-friendly stream and
Yeah.
they're going to go on a Virgin Voyages?
Yeah.
So, but now that you've learned a little bit more about it, what's the one thing you're most excited about?
Just to see what it's about, and all the people that are on it and what the ship looks like and stuff. It looks like it's a gorgeous ship.
So it's funny, Kristen in the chat just said, I assumed the exact same thing, Dylan, that it's going to be this risque, really out of like crazy, you know, cruise.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it was really good that Virgin made it possible for us to come and be on the cruise ship in August. That we were so pleasantly surprised. But that doesn't mean it's not fun.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have so much fun, especially on Scarlet Night. The energy and the vibe on Scarlet Night is amazing.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm glad you're coming with us. You're gonna have a great time. And
it was this cruise, it was that or Royal, and I was a caregiver to my mom at the time, and she was still living before we put her in assisted living. So I couldn't go on Royal, and also my sister had a wedding that
for the June
week.
cruise, I remember that.
So I couldn't go, so this was open. So
you know what? I think it's gonna be a good thing. I think in the end, I hope you look back on it and go, you know what? That worked out really well.
And I got permission, if I do like it, I can go next year.
Awesome. We already have our dates. We're gonna tell everybody the dates at the end of the stream.
I know, and
So-
Susan said to go and I can sign up there and get all the
And get a really good deal
deals.
again.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
So
all right.
I'm gonna see. I'm looking forward to it. So it's gonna be fun and being with everybody. So it's
It's gonna be a great time. All right, you guys up? Who's doing this? Randy or Heidi or Heidi or Randy?
Heidi and Randy.
Aliases, yes.
Hello.
So,
I'm Heidi.
How long have you guys been in the Federal Witness Protection Program?
6 years now.
Awesome. I'm sorry. How long have you guys been? Now, by
And
the
I'm
way,
not drinking
Randy and Heidi, when did you guys decide you were going to join us?
January, I think.
I think it was before January actually, because we booked the Royal Caribbean first, and then we ended up having so much fun with the wine and dine. We had the wine and dine, and then we did the Caribbean cruise. But then the Virgin cruise started dropping in price, so we did that too.
So I remember.
We're like fear of missing out now.
By the way, just because I got to plug it, I'm going to put it down there. Heather just put it in there. Would you guys like to sail on the Lure of the Seas? Some of this group, we're going to be doing this again with twice as many people right now in June.
Of this
at the
year?
end of June.
This year?
Yeah,
We're
that's
on
the
that
one you guys
one.
are. Yeah, you're on that
Yeah.
one. So if you guys would like, and I'm talking to the people in the chat, if you guys want to go join Randy and Heidi on the next cruise, it's still available. Send an email over to Susan. So you signed up for the Royal first.
Yes.
And then you said, you know what, I can't wait till June, so let's go ahead and do the Virgin.
And everybody was talking about this Virgin cruise too much, and we were like, crap. I couldn't
do it.
resist. Yeah.
And
It was just too good.
What are you nervous about? First time cruise. First time being on a cruise ship.
My biggest fear is I get cold really easily, and my biggest fear is going to be the weather, the breeze, and everything, like what I can wear.
It's going to be.
I overpacked.
It's going to be breezy on the deck.
Yeah.
We were actually nervous about everything, and then doing the Zoom calls, explaining and helping us step through all the process of it. Now it's easy going, but
And then-
initially we were scared to death.
And Susan sending all the updates to us and saying, "Oh, hey, I'm packing, and don't forget, you guys should remember to pack this," or "Hey, don't forget this." I mean, that made it 100 times easier. And then talking to everybody on the Zoom meetings and being able to hear what everybody's opinions
we
are.
had two
that was
Zoom
the best.
meetings in the past 2 weeks so that everyone can get to. Look, these guys are already best of buds. They already know each other already. No one's getting on the ship tomorrow wearing name tags. None of that. I mean, so it's like we're already going on board together, and that's awesome.
We all walked into the hotel tonight too, and you weren't here. And we all met each other right there at the door, gave each other hugs. It
I
was
love
like
it. I don't
it
need
was
to be here.
instant.
I
We
don't
knew
need to
each
be
other's
here for you
needs.
guys to have
Yeah.
that friendship and connection.
She already voted for Susan to be here instead of you.
I know. I literally that was just like, can Susan come instead of Chris? And I'm like, I would be okay. I'd stay home.
And I will also say one of the best things is your group chat that you guys open up to everybody that's going on the cruise. Being able to talk to everybody and communicate. And today was like we had more communication from this group than I get from like family when we travel together. So it was really nice. We knew where everybody was when they were showing
We keep
up.
tabs on everybody and make sure everybody was going
wants
well.
to talk. It's nice.
We want to make sure everybody's staying together and doing well together. So
yeah.
Look at all these people we have in the chat tonight. Forever Young. We've got Blue Moons hanging out with us tonight. Phyllis.
What's up, guys?
Who else did I see just pop in here?
I saw
Carrie
Disney
is with
Houston.
us here tonight. The Dopey Runner. I'm just thinking, Leo is here with us. Teriyaki, good to see you. These are people that we experience life with through the live streams.
Yep.
I talk a lot of smack in the live streams. I talk a lot of man. It's not about the parks. It's not about the rides. It's about the people. And this is why we are here in Miami. We're not anywhere near the Magic Kingdom. And everyone is having a great time.
But I do need to do one thing. Hi, Shannon and Derek and Riley. I just want to say hi. I saw you in the chat.
Yeah, we've never met.
We never met.
Most of these people here, and we're all like been best friends for a whole entire life. So it's awesome.
And Shannon and Derek, we met in the Wine and Dine, and we've been texting and messaging, and we've even met them at Disney. So we expect the same thing's probably going to happen with this whole cruise thing, and it's just so nice. I mean,
well, can you say hi to one more person for me? Because if I don't say anything, Hatbox Ghost needs a salutation. Hatbox Ghost is in here.
Hello.
Now, I am working really hard to get Hatbox Ghost to join us on a future cruise as well.
Well,
that's like one of my big goals in either 2024 or 2025 is to get Hatbox Ghost and fam on with us. So we're trying.
It's our first one, and we're excited as can be. So it's awesome.
We'll talk back with you guys again at the end of the trip and see how it goes.
Thank you.
All right, who's our next? Who's our next up? George, you want to jump down here?
Bye, guys.
If you guys are just popping in, we are live here in Miami. We're at the Town Place Suites that we all kind of gathered together to make sure everybody got here in time. George got here about, what, 5:30 did you say?
5:30 to 6 o'clock, somewhere around there.
And how was the flight?
Empty.
Empty.
There was no. I had my own.
It was like spring break at this week at Disney. It's
it was
crazy.
the weirdest. There was nobody on the plane.
I was like, what happened? It's like all of a sudden there's this void in spring break. So did you happen to see the reel I did on Tony's boys
Yes.
in
Sabres
the workshop?
Yes.
Have you done that before?
Yes.
I see now why. That was really cool.
Yeah, me and both my sons, we've done them all three. My sons picked the good guys, or the bad guys, I should say. I picked the Empire, the good guys, so.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a red light. I was going to bring it on
I'm
the cruise.
shocked.
I was going to bring it on the cruise for Scarlet Night.
Oh, that would have been
It's
good.
red, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know, weaponry, stuff like that. They may have looked down upon
They
it.
might
I don't
have,
know.
frowned upon that. I don't know.
So you've cruised before. What all cruise lines have you been on before, George?
So I've done one on Princess. I've done 2 or 3 on Norwegian. Probably about.
Is something you have. Royal Caribbean. One word, Sorrentos.
Yes.
We eat a lot of Sorrentos.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have a Sorrentos.
No.
We have a pizza place.
Right.
Sorrentos, they make pizza. You walk up, you tell them what slice you want, you walk away with it. Pizza place, you choose a pizza, they prepare it in front of you, they cook it, and you get it.
I might try some toppings I've never tried before.
So I'm excited for you to try it.
I'm going to try some. I'm going to go out of my comfort zone.
The white truffle oil. I got the Wi-Fi turning back on, so hopefully we'll be back in the space here. The white truffle oil, I was shocked at how good it was, and it was something I'd never had before.
I definitely. There's a lot I want to try. And I think the food excites me more than anything.
So I think it might be fun. We might have to, at some point or another, George and I might have to have a sit down at the pizza place and just get a couple of pizzas.
Yes.
And just try them.
I agree.
I think that would be great. So, you have something?
I have 2 things for you, actually.
Okay, cool.
The first is the sign that you see when you walk into Disney. You read this off every
time we walk into the Magic
every
Kingdom.
Monday, right? So I made this for you, so you can put this somewhere and you can always see it. Everybody on the
Hey,
table.
have you guys ever heard this before?
We might have heard that a time or two. Pretty much like clockwork.
It's like every Monday you've got that. Now, is that how you spell yesterday?
Is it right?
I'm joking. It's fine.
Now you got me all concerned. I printed this up. I have it hanging up my phone too.
That is beautiful.
Could have been
That
good
is
for
awesome.
spell checking.
Look at that. I get that.
So now I 3D printed that.
So I get to put that above our door, and every time I get to walk into the
can read
house,
that
I
off
can
again.
just say that.
I'm sure Susan will love that.
Actually, Susan just commented. She's like, "Oh my goodness." She's like, "George, that is amazing. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, sir."
So sticking with the Magic Kingdom design, this is actually a 3D model of Magic Kingdom. You have the monorail going through the Contemporary.
I can see there's a Contemporary. There's Bay Lake.
You have Tron. If you look at Space Mountain, Tron is there.
Tron is there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this a little closer for everybody. Now, look at that.
Yeah, you can actually, the monorail has tracks too. I think there might be a train on the monorail.
I'm gonna get it a little bit. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more.
Yeah, I figured he'd like that.
Look at that, guys. Baby Dove just says, "What? That is so cool."
I didn't design that.
Look, you can even see the hippos on the Jungle Cruise.
So I didn't design that. Somebody else did.
And look, there's Tiana's Bayou Adventure right there.
Yes.
That is really awesome. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before in a 3D print.
That was pretty cool, and I figured you would like that. Being that you go to the park so much.
Dude, thank you so
That's fine
much.
too. You're welcome.
That's awesome. All right, so
there were more things, but that's not today.
Did you want to share?
That's all I bought tonight.
Okay. We actually created some more things for the crew.
To give you an idea, my bag was 32 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And then I added in the 3D prints. It went up to 45 pounds.
So George has got some other things for the crew, the Magic Cruisers, as we're calling them.
And the Happenings cast.
So, it could very well, Blue Moon says George should set up an Etsy shop. How you doing, Pam Washington? Good to see you. All of our Pams are in with us tonight. So, with George, we're gonna have a good time.
Yes, we are. I can't wait.
George was actually on our group cruise last year, and that's where I got to know you and got to spend time. We had a good time on the Independence of the Seas.
It was really fun.
So I am curious to see your thoughts in comparison to Virgin's and other, as far as how the cruise is done. Your thoughts about it afterwards. But fact of the matter is, I know how much fun we had last year with the group, and I expect we're gonna have an amazing time.
The same, yeah.
So awesome. Hey, are you by chance joining us for a future cruise?
I'm very much I'm coming in June, but I am considering. I don't see me not booking this cruise line again.
But you know what? I think you should give it a chance first.
Yes, I definitely
get on the
wanna-
ship and see how you feel.
Yeah, I'm not going to run right to the next
No.
cruise.
I want you guys. I want you to squeak the floors. I want you to grab some desserts, and I want you to check out Inky, the octopus.
Yes.
And I want you to then make a decision. But you're going to be with us on in June as well.
Yes, and my wife and kids will be there too.
That's what I'm really excited about, because last year it was just you and your son.
Yeah.
So we get to meet some more of the family this upcoming June. And as always, guys, like I said, I'm going to put this over here as well. We got to advertise. We want more people to come on our June cruise. Right now we have 40 people signed up for June, twice as many that are here tonight. We want more. Could we go 50? We would even go 60. Rooms are still available. Shoot Susan an email if you guys would like to join us. But it's still available. We're going to be on, I'm excited, the Allure.
I'm very excited about that.
It's a huge ship. And
this will be my second time on Allure.
Second time on the Allure?
I've done Allure before.
And if it goes well, we may be talking Utopia. And we're always going to be talking Icon.
And we're actually going to do Disney after Allure.
So you're crazy.
And we'll do, and I don't know if you
cruise
realize,
and then park.
but it's going to be July 4th week. then I'm going to be down there.
Even better.
Yeah, just,
yeah, you're gonna wear yourself out, dude.
Crowds, I like the crowds.
Thank you so much, George.
You're welcome. Thank you for everything.
So, looking forward to it.
Yes.
TK11710, did you copy? Leo's reaching out to you there.
There'll be a lot more Star Wars stuff on this cruise. I got a lot of shirts.
Oh, looking forward to it. You guys up?
No.
All right. Up next.
Is this the weakest link?
We have the best looking nails boarding the ship tomorrow.
That'd be Mike's
and his wife.
Just kidding.
Oh goodness.
That is true. She's not lying.
Show them off, guys. Look at the nails. Look at
Show
they're
your
looking
nails.
good. Yeah, looking good.
Yeah,
looking good. I love the fact you guys are in blue too.
Thanks.
I do have a white hat.
Now you do realize that tomorrow we got to shift over to red, right?
Yeah.
I got a couple red ones.
I realized on the way here I left my hat. I left my red hat at home. So I may have to do a last minute shopping or something. I may have to look for myself another red hat.
I'm sure they'll sell them.
I'm sure they do. It's got to be something, right? So Mike and Michelle, you guys, I feel like you guys do quite a bit of travel, and I was shocked to hear that you guys have never been on a cruise ship.
I know.
What has kept you from getting on a cruise ship? I mean, there had to be something that either it's time, just
I don't think so.
planning, or
truthfully,
the fear of a casino plus a buffet.
No, always wanted to do a cruise.
It's
Just
always been on our
never-
bucket list to do a cruise. It just
This
never
was,
happened.
I don't know, I mean, going with the group and, being able to, first time opportunity, I'm like, why not? Let's try it. I mean, a lot of people know, my job kept me pretty busy a lot. Ever since I retired, I mean, we've done a lot more traveling, but this was the right time, the right opportunity, so.
We got a good group right here, so why not?
My goal, and I'll be just up front with you guys. My goal specifically with you guys, the two of you, is my goal is to make after this is all over, I want Mike to think in the back of his mind, why did I wait until after I retired?
Because I was a caregiver to my mom.
That's really my goal. Is why did I wait so long to do this? Because the first time I stepped on a cruise ship and I started having fun, I was like, why did I become an adult before I did this? I felt resentment toward my parents for never giving me the opportunity as a child to do something like this. Because like this is fun.
This is fun.
And there was all these negative things that I've heard about cruising, and I was really nervous. And we got a terrace that first time we got on a Disney cruise ship, and I'm like, I was scared that I was going to have a balcony. I'm like, am I going to fall over the balcony? I'm scared of heights. Is this going to be? Am I going to get seasick? What's going to happen? And the first time I walked onto that balcony, and I just stood there, and I looked over at Susan, and I said, we are never doing an inside cabin. Because once you're out there, it's like, this is just...
That's what we were kind of just talking about. One of my, you talk about what are you looking forward to on a ship or on the cruise? Being able to see a sunset, or see a sunrise, just being able to view the ocean and the expansiveness of, what it is.
So one of my favorite things to do, Mike, is I get up usually before Susan does. And Susan's like, no, you don't. But on the cruise ship, yes. I like to get up and sit on the balcony. And if I have something to drink or if I have a bite to eat or something, whenever we're pulling in, last year in August, we were coming into Key West. Susan was getting ready. I'm out there in the hammock. And I'm slowly watching us come in to Key West. And I'm like, I have never been to Key West before. And I'm just taking it all in. And you see the sun just barely coming up over the horizon. You see the harbor barges come in that guide you guys in guide your ship in. And I'm just like, why can't we do this more often? I mean, it's just so relaxing. And it's like a hotel room that Disney will never be able to produce. Except the Animal Kingdom Lodge, where you can watch the giraffes come up to your balcony. But, you only do that a couple of times before the giraffes go, oh, it's you again. So, and you don't have any food. But now, what is the one thing specific about Virgin Voyages you guys are excited about?
I think the overall experience, because this is our first time cruising. It's like we're like total virgin cruisers. So
That's more exciting. I'm talking about that.
See? So it's total experience and everything. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Next year, if you guys go with us again on Virgin, it won't be the same.
No.
It's like, yeah, we've done that. We've been there.
Yeah.
You'll be the experts, kind of leading everybody else around.
Is it going to be the Scarlet Lady again?
The Scarlet Lady goes to dry dock at the end of this year for refurbishment.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be the same itinerary. I think. So, as far as the same ship,
Valiant?
I'll have to double check to see. But we figured that with the experience, we can kind of mix it up a little bit as well. But most of the experience is going to be on board the ship and how we do this. Now, are you guys picky eaters?
No.
Not really. Kind of. Well,
she's not a big seafood person, so.
It depends on the seafood, then I'll eat it. But I don't know.
So I know Leo, sunrise over Spaceship Earth is pretty nice. It is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you know what, Leo? I'm going to do this as a segue. We need you to join us for a Run Disney race, because that's when you get to see the sunrise over Spaceship Earth. Because you've already been running for the past hour and a half ready for that to happen, so it's pretty cool. Sushi is going to be in the galley. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be up front with you, it's not going to be fancy sushi. There's not going to be, some volcano roll with, Fuji flowers on top, hand rolled, with
sushi donut?
It's, no sushi donut. There's no frushi. But the fact of the matter is it's included and it's there all day. You just walk up, grab your bento box, as much as you want, whatever you want. There's usually about 4 to 5 different types of rolls. You eat them in the galley. You can take them back to your room. They're in reusable containers that can be washed. No trash is made. It's very eco-friendly, and you can just have sushi all day long. So you want to have sushi for dessert, you can have it. And I think, you don't do sushi, right?
I can't have raw stuff, but I can do the California roll.
All this is like California roll. It's very basic, not to get too crazy. So you can join in the fun, or you can sit down there when he's eating the sushi. You can just lift the little flag that's in the middle of the table and order anything on the entire menu, and they'll bring it to you, freshly made.
One of everything.
Yeah, we've done that. Susan and I. Here's the thing: the little lounges, your little seating areas. You can stop over at any of the little seating areas, as long as they have a little plate there and a little flag. You lift it up. Somebody will come by and give you a menu, and you're like, yep, I want this. And Susan and I did that at one of the lounges. We said we want one of everything and a strawberry daiquiri. I said, I was joking. I said, where can I get a strawberry daiquiri? She said, I'll go get you one. So she just went and had one made and brought it to us. It's sitting in the lounge. We weren't even in a restaurant near any food area, nowhere. They just brought it to us. I'm like, this is nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna look forward to it. And I'm going to tell you, there's at least one show we're going to try to get you guys to go to, and it's pretty interesting. So, all right.
Open for a lot,
so, is there anything you want to say to your future self at the end of the cruise?
Future self, you better book some more cruises with Chris and Susan. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm at a 99% bet rate that we'll end up booking a secondary cruise at the end of this cruise.
We have no qualms about making people into cruising people, because it's like a completely different way of vacations.
Right.
So we're good. I can't wait to get you guys on the ship tomorrow.
I'm excited.
I think I should stand at the front where the Happenings crew is, and I'm just going to get you guys coming onto the ship for the first time. I'm going to be in the chat with Mike going, Mike, don't get on yet. I'm not up there. Hang on, don't come on yet. Don't come on yet. I'm not up there yet. When we came in August, the Happenings crew, he was right there, and I put it actually on a short on our channel earlier. He was dancing, and we were dancing up, and I'm like, this is not a Disney cruise. And we were all for it, but it was great. So just get ready, get some sleep tonight, and get your elastic pants on for tomorrow. So
I'm good.
Pants on. Oh,
dude,
sorry.
you've been losing weight just for this
Yes,
trip.
I have.
So I feel terrible. I don't feel bad about making you guys cruisers, but I feel terrible that I'm putting you guys in front of so much good food that's unlimited.
Not a problem.
And you won't even have to pull the car out to enjoy it. It's all on it. So awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, Blips. How are you guys doing here so far tonight? What we're doing is we're putting everybody in the hot seat. Everybody who's cruising with us, and we want you guys to see them. We want you guys to be, get a chance to be introduced to them. Right now we've got a trio, sort of like I have with my boys. We have got Tony. You guys know Tony, and we've also got Dean and Nick. Now, we don't say Nicholas unless he's in trouble, right?
No. I say Nicholas all the time because I named him after Nicholas Lindstrom from the Detroit Red Wings, one of my favorite.
So when you board the ship, though, you want to make sure you refer to yourself as Nicholas so it matches, in all the documents, because you don't want to be taken off ship and, further inspected and all that good stuff.
Like he wasn't going into security in Disney.
Yeah, twice. I've got pictures too. It's hilarious.
You're not supposed to take pictures of security.
Oh, really?
That gets you into security yourself,
I did not know that.
Yes.
I've got some illegal pictures.
That's hilarious. It's funny making fun of and they've never been on a cruise ship. Security's fine. You guys will be fine.
Oh yeah.
No worries at all. First time cruisers.
Yep.
What are you nervous about, and what are you most excited about? First up, what are you nervous about?
I don't really think I'm nervous about anything per se. I've always been kind of adventurous. I love traveling. Probably what I'm most excited about is just the experience, just to be on such a huge boat, being out in the ocean, not a lake. Because where we're from, a lot of times, as kids,
A lot of lake, a lot of nautical stuff, but you
not
can see the bank on all sides.
Exactly, not an ocean. So I'm just probably more excited about the experience itself.
Yes.
Baby Dove says when you guys come into chat, you guys have channel names. Do you guys have a channel name? You guys going to come into the chat with us sometimes as we're going through the next
my channel name on there is Bricksersticks99. You've probably seen a few times.
In the comments?
Yeah, in the comments.
I'm just Nicholas on YouTube. Nicholas Vanderlip on YouTube. But
I thought that was Nicholas on YouTube. I'm like, wow, that's kind of a fun name.
No.
Like, what would be really funny is if that was your name on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Completely different platform.
And speaking of all this, we got to give a shout out to their little brother, Anthony. He's watching. He's in chat.
Anthony's watching with us right now?
Yeah. The Tony Baloney Show is his actual channel name.
All right, Anthony, if you're in the chat, you need to pop in here and say something. There he is.
Tony Baloney Show.
So, he is working hard to pay for you guys, right? And isn't he paying for all of your trips?
Oh, yeah.
He might as well.
He stayed home to work on it. He's working hard. So, Anthony, they're going to bring you back something nice. Don't worry. They got plenty of cruise sailor loot, so they can bring you back something nice.
Yeah, sure.
What size socks does Anthony wear?
Say, if we're on the basis of shout outs too, I know Aunt Jill was going to kill me if I didn't, shout out. Hi, Aunt Jill. I've also got some cousins. We've also got cousins watching. Our cousins Jennifer, her husband Felix, our cousins Randy and Reese, her 2 daughters. I also sent the link to our other cousins, Jessica, Hannah, Benjamin. Probably Aunt Connie and Uncle Dan are watching too, if they're watching. What's happening, guys? Hello.
And I know your aunt is in the chat.
Yep, Aunt Jill is in the chat.
It's Tuesday. She didn't have to work today, right?
Oh, that's right. It's Tuesday.
So,
he checks his watch. Is it Tuesday?
Dean, make your dad eat sushi.
Yes, he will. Yes.
Sushi's awesome.
Sushi.
You can do it.
Have got to try it.
I won't make you do anything weird. I promise you. I'll
He
take
won't.
care of you.
Can we have jelly beans instead, please?
The jelly, dude, you lucked up on the jelly bean, but believe me, the thing that they had the other day is worse than anything I'll make you try. So we'll put a lot of fun things on it and let you try it.
Okay.
So what are you most excited about, guys? What's the one thing, if you could do, what's the thing that is, if you've got a list of things you want to do on this Scarlet Lady, what's at the top of that list and what do you want to check off?
Probably just to go out to the front of the ship and just look out at the ocean. As cheesy as that sounds, I love taking pictures. I've got a really good phone that takes really amazing pictures, so I want to take as many really cool pictures as I can, and that's something I really want to do.
So get some stuff and put it on your YouTube channel, get some shorts, you can go back. You know, when I first started our YouTube channel in 2016, mainly I did the vlogging was for myself, so I could capture me doing things with my kids and my wife and go back and watch it later.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I never expected people to be interested in what I was doing. Nobody could care less. They're my kids. It's my family. Why would anyone want to watch me do that? But I was documenting it because I thought maybe someone would want to watch it and go, oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Not because I was doing it, but because somebody was doing it and they want to do it too. And so it's weird to think that I probably have watched my own vlogs in the very beginning more than anybody else does. So if you go back to some of my vlogs back in 2016 and it has 120 views, I probably did 115. So, document some stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And when it's over at the end of the week, we're going to come back and circle back with you guys. And you guys tell me, how was your first trip? And how did it measure up to things? By the way, Tony, do you have some washing powders to wash the shirt off so you can continually wear it throughout the entire cruise?
Sure.
So
I got 4 more in the room. No, it's
That's funny because I've got 4 shirts just like that at home too.
Yeah.
Not your shirt, the one that I'm wearing in the picture.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I have to order some more because yours is brighter than mine. So it really and truly is. So, dude. By the way, hang on. This is weird. I'm going out. Oh, dude, he brought this shirt onto a Zoom several months ago and didn't tell me about it. And he just showed up on Zoom and he's just smiling. And I'm like, Susan, come here. I said, Susan, come here. And she goes, I know. He already sent me a picture of it. I'm like,
well, what's really funny too is you got the middle where it buttons up. It's kind of printed on the inside, so you can like kind of widen your face up a little bit. So now you've got an even bigger head on this t-shirt.
Gosh. That is hilarious.
Pre-cruise, post-cruise, right?
That's so funny. I was thinking he was going to open up the thing and just put food in it. So I do have a cute little button nose. It's kind of at the bridge, but it's still there. So buttons is very important. So, well, I appreciate it, guys. We're going to have a great cruise. We're going to have a fun time.
Absolutely.
Dude, Tony was one of the very first people to sign up for this cruise.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah,
we're gonna make him go away a very, very happy person because he's worked really hard for this vacation.
Yes.
I know that. I know he's worked. He's a very hard working person, and he deserves this vacation more than probably anybody else out here for as much time and effort he's put into it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Who's in the hot seat now?
It's Jacqueline.
So I think it might be.
How you doing, Jackie?
Hi.
So you're in the hot seat now.
Ooh, it is hot. It's very hot.
I don't think you're too bright and happy a person to even be concerned about a hot seat.
Yeah, but I'm meeting Chris for the first time. To me, he's the biggest star out there.
No. I was excited to see you. I mean, honestly, because, we see the name, we see the chat, and it's the real person behind it, which makes it really, really amazing. I got really excited coming in here. I was one of the last people to show up other than the Pickle Shakes. And so when I showed up, they're all yelling in the back of the hotel, and I'm like, that's the crew. And so that was exciting.
It was very exciting to
So-
see you walk in the door
I know.
wearing his ear-to-ear magic
I
shirt.
have never in my life walked into a hotel and had that kind of reception, guys. That was awesome.
Well, I was here first. I was the first
You were
one
the first
here.
one here today?
Yes. And I spoke to the driver. He drove me in, and I asked him about the restaurants in the area, and he told me all the different restaurants, and he sent me to this restaurant, a Cuban restaurant, and the guy at the front desk, he wrote out exactly what I should order in Spanish. So when I went to the restaurant...
So you went?
Yes, I went, and I handed the waitress what he wrote out, and I got the food, and it was fantastic.
Do you remember what it was?
I wouldn't know what it was because I don't
Because I am
speak.
starving,
Oh,
and the Latin Cafe I've heard down the street.
That's
is
the
amazing.
one.
The Latin
That's
Cafe.
yes.
I told the boys they're hungry too, and thank you for offering some of the Blue Fork food when they
That's
came in.
fine.
But we're gonna have to get the boys something to eat afterwards. Owen says, when we're done here tonight, let's go to Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell around the corner. I said, are you kidding me? We're in Miami.
So true.
I was like, you cannot go to Taco Bell when you're in Miami, when there's at least 5 or 6 places along the block named Latin Cafe that has the best food ever. So we will not be going to Taco Bell. So, have you cruised before?
I have. I've been on 2 Royal Caribbean cruises,
Okay.
and I mean a long time ago.
Okay.
Small ships.
They've gotten a little bit bigger over the years.
Right, a very much bigger.
What's your lasting impression of cruising? What was your...
See, I'm a sailor,
Okay.
and I sail, so
You like to be on the water.
I love the water. I
Okay.
love it. I have a place at the shore, at the seashore in Jersey, and I have a pool. I'm always in the water. I love water.
So we're going to have a hard time keeping you out of the pool. Is that what I'm hearing?
I hope I'll be in the ocean actually.
Well, now on Scarlet Night, I don't know if you know much about Scarlet Night.
No.
But on Scarlet Night, there will be several performances in several different places on the ship. The last one starts at about 10:30 on the pool deck. And they do a gigantic performance of all the performers from the different shows and the Happenings crew all come out onto the pool deck. And they have 2 hosts. They have a gigantic octopus that takes over the side of the pool. And then they do a dance and a sing and dance performance. And they jump into the pool and they start dancing, kicking water everywhere. And then when they're done, anyone who wants to join them can jump into the water and dance for Scarlet Night as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction, guys. For Scarlet Night, if someone's going to jump in the pool, I think it's going to be Jackie. I think Jackie may be the one to jump in the pool on Scarlet Night. And it's going to be open to all of you guys.
What is?
On Scarlet Night at the very end, when all the performances are done, they open up the swimming pool and anyone who wants to dance in the water can come and dance in the pool. We're not talking swimming. We're talking talking water this deep and everyone gets in and just starts dancing and kicking water everywhere. So I'm looking at everybody. Who's doing it? Here we go. We got all right, Lori and Jackie, and maybe Randy.
And Heidi. We're gonna get Heidi in.
She's Randy. So, specifically for Virgin Voyages, out of everything we've talked about, what are you most excited about for this ship, the Scarlet Lady? Is there anything in particular? The restaurants?
I don't know because I've never been on it, so I'm excited about everything.
It's going to be just a new experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, are you a foodie?
Not really. I mean, I eat and I like different kind of foods, and I'm looking forward to the sushi.
Oh, that's
but
great.
yeah,
Oh, we got some more sushi people. Awesome.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm for anything.
I have a feeling we're going to have a great time at the wake. It's going to be a lot of fun at Pink Agave. If you enjoy the Hispanic style of food, there are going to be some amazing dishes there, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. Now the question is, if you have a really good time, is there any chance we could maybe get you on a future group cruise as well?
Yes,
because
definitely.
If we have a lot of fun with the group, it's really hard for us not to have you join us again.
This group that I'm with tonight is the best. I'm having such a blast with these people. They are so much
and we haven't
fun.
even gotten on the ship yet.
No, right.
This is like the pre-show. So we're gonna have a lot of fun.
We are.
So Jackie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we're gonna put somebody else in the hot seat, and we'll get you guys again on the ship.
Yes.
So, who's up? Who's up? Oh,
You guys are missing out on the fun.
you guys ready? These guys are nobody new to our channel. You guys know it is. If I can remember exactly how it's pronounced, it's Gil and Jabriel.
Yes.
Jabriel. How long ago was it that I did that?
It was last year in Epcot.
About a year ago. We were in Epcot.
Yes.
We were in Epcot, and I totally switched the first letters of their
Yes.
names. I got them all in there, so I get half credit.
Yep.
But I said it. I didn't even register that I did
It
it.
was funny.
I was like, what do you say?
I'm sure Owen listened to it and goes, "That's what I do." And I'm like, "I know." Okay. So, Jill and Gabe, you are no longer first-time cruisers. You were on the ship with us last year.
Second time.
And now you're coming back. Are you still nervous?
Not really.
No.
I have not sensed any hesitation with you guys.
No, I feel
I'm
comfortable.
not really
and
too
good.
nervous.
No.
I think after you guys stepped on last year, you guys have been like, when are we going to do it again?
Yep.
Let's just do it again.
Yep.
So, what made you decide to join us on Virgin Voyages?
A new experience.
New experience.
New adventure.
Food choices.
Because you've done the Royal Caribbean.
Yes.
All adults, no children. Something different.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about someone being tired at the next table and being cranky. But unless
the kids don't really bother me.
I mean, unless it's the grumpy cousin over here. Other than that, but you guys are going to experience the food on Royal Caribbean. I'm really excited for you guys to try the food here on the Scarlet Lady. I know you guys are foodies.
Yes.
And there's
I've
a
been
noodle
watching
place.
Lots of videos.
There's a noodle place on this ship that I was excited to try in August, and somehow we missed it.
Oh, really?
Well, that's crazy.
So I think you need to help me make sure we don't miss the noodle place.
Got to look for some
Now
ramen.
there is some noodle options in the galley, but there is a specific place that has a fantastic menu that I don't know how we missed it. And I think it was because on the sail away party, they were using it to load up the champagne.
Okay.
The champagne is complimentary.
Kind of camouflaged.
And so they had bottles and bottles and cases. They were just popping champagne and pouring champagne.
Yum.
So I don't know if you guys, anybody, is our champagne drinkers, but
I am.
champagne, all you want, champagne on the sail away party. It will be about 5:30 in the evening. The sun will be setting in the very back as we're leaving Miami. No, I guess not, because we're in a different time zone now. We're in the spring, so it won't be as dark like it was in August. But it was a fun little sail away party. But they had it at that noodle place, and so we didn't get to see it in action. So we'll have to check it out together at some point.
There's so many small hidden places on the ship that you kind of get lost a little bit.
And that's kind of the fun thing too, is when you're on a new ship, is to get lost.
Yes, that's what I'm excited for.
So that's going to be a lot of fun, just to kind of learn the new ship as well.
And now that I know you can get as much as you want of anything that they offer,
It's all
taking
included.
advantage of
It's
that.
all included, so you don't have to worry about. The only time you have to worry about charges is that when you
special toppings or something like
when you sit down, they always have like custom juices and mocktails and stuff like that. So you'll use your bar tab for that. Now, you guys have a bar tab, right?
Yeah, we got 300.
Okay. So how often does Gabriel drink alcohol?
Well, zero these days.
Zero.
Yep.
So the question is, does that mean you have all 300 everything yourself, or does
He'll get the
that's just
smoothies.
he'll get smoothies,
Yep.
specialty coffees, mocktails, and cold pressed juices.
Yeah.
Anytime we have a meal, they'll have specific offerings, and they're like, all right, this one's $8, this one's $12. Tip is included. You don't have to worry about tipping a bartender.
I like that.
And because it's part of your bar tab, all you simply have to do is give them a little swipe of your bracelet when you order your meal, and it just comes out of your little comes out of your bar tab. Which you guys, like I said, have 300 of because of the deal when you guys jumped into the group.
And we also got $600 Sailor Loot, and then you guys gave us the extra
$100.
additional $100 just for booking through us as Travelmation, which, by the way, is only, I think, still available unless they extend it through the end of March.
Okay.
So if anyone's watching and you're thinking of joining us for next year's Virgin Voyages or any Virgin Voyages, it doesn't have to be with a group. If you have even an inkling that you want to do it, we recommend you do it before the end of the month of March because we're going to give you an additional $100 sailor's loot, which you guys can use. Which means you can buy yourself a ship model. You can get yourself shopping with anything else on board. You can also, are you planning on booking some spa time?
I'm doing some spa, massage, and a facial possibly. Yes.
We might do a couple, I'm not sure.
Yes, yeah. So, yeah.
Susan and I had a lot of fun doing that as well.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Anthony wants to know, are we going to be on the rum missions? The only rum I think I'm going to be on a mission for, Anthony.
Yeah, I can pretend I'm a pirate.
The rum cake.
Oh, yeah.
On Bimini, when we were there before, they had a really great rum cake.
Yeah.
And
there were some pictures or videos of that.
Oh yeah,
rum cake.
really
It's
good.
really good.
And I had to grab myself one of that as well.
Yeah.
Unlimited
And
too, by the
Disney
way.
Lisa says the spa sounds really good.
Yes, it does. That's what
So-
I'm
Spa day, yeah.
I'm signing up when I get on the boat, on the ship.
So you got that to use?
Yeah.
So in the end, you can get your spa, you can get
You
your...
can even get a tattoo.
You can even get a
Oh,
tattoo.
Yeah.
That's
Tattoo
your-
parlor.
Now, I think I'm going to wait till at least 50,000 before I consider getting a tattoo, but we'll see. Get a little ear-to-ear magic. Also have to have a lot of space. That's a long logo.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really long.
Where
So
are you going to put it?
we'll have to see. Baby Dub, thanks for popping in tonight. Greatly appreciate it. And Loser Dorkface, who I hope is going to join us for next year's.
Yeah, come on.
The credits.
The more the merrier.
Look, they're
so
going to be buying their souvenirs. They're going to be buying their mocktails, their drinks. They're going to be buying their spa, and
Tips included.
tips are included.
What's not to like?
So what comes out of your wallet?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing extra.
So you're going to have a great time. You don't have to worry about whether or not you can do it.
Yeah, the hammock.
Take a nap in the hammock, and that's included. So it's going to be fun. So what's the one thing you're most looking forward to? Like one thing. If there's one thing you knew that you've heard about Virgin Voyages that you want to experience and you don't want to miss out on, what's the one
When
thing?
Susan got on the ship, like her first time walking on and seeing that guy and everything, that just,
Like the
I
welcome,
knew.
like the welcome
yes,
party?
That's,
Yeah, that's
my
cool.
favorite
The
part.
Happenings crew, he
Yes.
was dancing and he welcomed
Yes.
us on.
I love that.
That was
So I'm looking
that was
forward
just
to
they
get
started
on
off the
there.
cruise.
It's hard to pick one because there's too many things to look forward to.
Yeah.
So they don't have cruise directors on Virgin Voyages. They have something called the Happenings Crew.
Okay.
Each Happenings Crew member is in charge of different things, and you see them throughout the whole ship, throughout the whole cruise. You see them doing different things. When we get on Bimini, they're going to be performing at the pool.
Okay.
The DJ will be up there, and all the Happenings Crew will be up there dancing and interacting with people.
That'd be cool.
And it's a lot of fun. It's a little show that comes, just coming on the island. I don't remember. Perfect Day at Coco Cay is a lot of fun when we're in Caribbean, but nobody danced for me. At least nobody that I wanted to. There's that one person, and I'm like,
dancers out there, but it
go
was-
over there. I don't want you dancing right here. But no, that's going to be a lot of fun to see and interact with the Happenings
there's
crew.
gonna be
Get
a
to
lot-
know them.
A lot of new things.
And we're going to get to see that as well. So
That'll be
guys,
fun.
we're getting ready. We're going to be on tomorrow. You guys have been counting down. I know Jill's been counting down the days for a while.
Yes, I've been helping.
So you are my experts. You're part of the veterans group for cruising. So you're going to help us take care of all our
yeah.
first timers, right?
Sure. Oh yeah.
So
I need help.
so we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're gonna put two more on. Hey, Owen, Caleb. The last two. I think we got everybody else, right? It's,
Get in.
all right. The last two.
The last
These
two.
are my boys.
Yep.
And they have been on cruises. They know how to cruise.
I've been on 2 cruises before.
So, but they've never been on Virgin before because
I am going to stuff my face with so much sushi.
and I am saying go for it. Go for it. Disney Lisa says, hey, Caleb and Owen. Jeremy, 777, thank you so much for popping in and saying hello.
Okay, I'm gonna make some. Every time I hear Dad say Jeremy 777, I'm just like, okay, I think of their name as Jeremy Jackpot.
Jeremy, he does, Jeremy. Caleb, Jeremy calls you
Jackpot.
He calls you Jeremy Jackpot because if you were on the slot machine, you'd be bing, 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 bing. right now. So Jeremy Jackpot just sent over a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Jeremy. And what can I say except thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Hey, he has a question. Does the ship have a chocolate dessert bar on board?
We do not have buffets.
Desserts.
There's not a buffet.
There's not a buffet. Two, but I don't think there's specifically something for chocolate desserts, but they do have like a sweet area where you can pick up stuff. I wouldn't be surprised.
So let's do a couple of things here, Jeremy. First of all, there's ice cream at the Lick Me Till Ice Cream. The Lick Me Till ice cream has chocolate ice cream.
Lick Me Till, everybody.
Hey guys, real quick, just to make sure we all feel comfortable, the name of the ice cream place is called
Lick Me Till Ice Cream.
Everybody feel comfortable with that?
Right, if someone was staying in here while like eating in here,
Owen's embarrassed.
My condolences. If you're like eating your food in this area, and like you come back and see this.
So Jeremy, not even chocolate soft serve. Not chocolate soft serve, chocolate ice cream. As much as you want, whenever you want it. So I'm gonna have to color correct that. Owen is blushing. Yeah, it's like
people are walking in after like a long drive. It's like, oh, thank goodness, I can finally get into my hotel. Like just from the back, Lick Me Till I like what? Hold on, what kind of hotel did I book into?
So in addition to that, Jeremy, there is a dessert space in the galley. where you can go up and get all kinds of special desserts anytime you want. And they change the desserts from day to day, some special desserts here and there. So we're going to show you guys some of the desserts. Also, my favorite, Jeremy, and the boys don't know about this yet because they haven't been on the ship, but not only do they have a cookie space where they have, you know, cookies, fresh baked cookies. But there's also a candy space where you can just walk up and ask for a brownie, M&Ms, or stuff like that. So you can just walk up. They'll open up the little jar. Yes, that's just included. You just open up the jar, and they'll just give you some M&Ms in a little container, and you just eat your M&Ms.
Well, I guess you won't have to worry. I guess you won't have to worry about us being late for any dining reservations because we were going to be running around the ship at Mach 5.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not know that.
So guys, you guys are going with us. What are you guys most excited about other than sushi?
I have prepared an entire list, fully detailed of everything I am prepped.
I was going to say food, but also the arcade.
Yes, it's a free play. The arcade is a free play.
You can put me in any arcade, even if I can't play any games, just whoa.
So if we can't find Caleb, he'll be in the arcade. What about you, Owen?
Okay, I mean, food definitely, but I feel like I'm not gonna say more than you, but you know what I'm gonna say more. I have been scouring the menus, looking for the best, most unique options, and there are just some out of the box things you can find here and there. Of course, like him, I'm going to be getting sushi, some desserts as well, as much as I can.
So I know you guys are going to have a good time. I know you guys are preparing for it, and it's going to be an experience. Your mom is watching.
Susan,
Hi, Mom. Real quick.
Susan, wish you were here.
By the way, everybody say hi to Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Miss you.
So, Susan doesn't get to join us due to a last-minute change in plan, and I think that is terrible. She's worked really hard on this cruise.
She has put her...
So, she's worked so many hours.
We're still going to have some fun over there.
Yes, so I need you guys to be on your best behavior, make your mom proud, and help me back to the room at the end of the night. So,
the hard time is sticking with me.
Get the wheelbarrow and just take me back to the room. Owen, James wants to know, are you going to be in the tattoo parlor?
No. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. No. Permanent or what? Do they do permanent and temporary?
Oh no, it's all permanent.
Okay, no.
How about a lick me till I scream tattoo? No?
I don't think your mom would be happy.
No.
I don't think your mom would be very happy if you came home with some.
It depends on where you put it. But anyway, all right. Thanks, guys.
Nice, Chris.
If your mom has to ask if you got a tattoo, and just be careful.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
be
not
careful.
even gonna. That's how I'm not even gonna.
So hey, remember, your sailor loot is my sailor loot. So if it's all gone on the first day, I'm gonna want to see the tattoo. So
I've been keeping an eye on Chris around that just in case anything happens.
I'm gonna get a fun little hat, and I'm gonna get a brooch, and I'm gonna get a pterodactyl.
I'm gonna get a hat. I'm gonna get a brooch. I'm gonna get a pterodactyl. Well, guys, it has. We're just getting started. Tomorrow we embark on the Scarlet Lady. This crew has been working on it. They have been preparing for it, and it's going to happen. We're going to get you guys on board the ship tomorrow. We're going to try to do a stream sometime tomorrow, probably after everybody's on board. We'll do a quick tour of the ship, but before we actually have the sail away party. So it will be sometime between 3 and 5:30. We're going to have a short stream tomorrow. On Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we will also be having short streams. Make sure you have the bell notification turned on, because we may just decide to go live while we're having lunch. We may decide to go live while we're stuffing our face full of key lime pie. Who knows? But we want you guys just to stay alert. Come in and ask questions. This is your crew, and we want you guys to feel free to ask them any questions that you guys have. So as we close out tonight, what I want to remind you guys is that we want you to join us on future adventures. We want our channel to grow, and we want you guys to be able to have these experiences as well. If you're watching tonight, whether it's live or replay, hit the subscribe button. Make connections like these people. I don't need to be in front of the camera for you guys to make real connections with others, and that's where the Magic Crew comes into play. Make friends, make connections, and that's going to make a big experience. Exactly. Who wants to know when we're cruising next year?
Everybody put your hands up.
And Pam, we'll see. I think we're going to be seeing you around 10:30, 10:45 in the morning, I think. But the great thing is even when we're having connectivity issues on the ship, Susan will have complete connectivity as well. So we'll make sure to work with you on that one, Pam, as well. You guys want to know when the date is for next year? So Susan, I'm going to let you do the honors. If you want to put the dates, why don't you go ahead and put the date in? Thank you, Greg, so much. Put the date into the chat. I'm going to put it up on the screen. We're going to tell you guys. Awesome. Andrew's going to be here to hang out with us when we go live. And we're going to put the dates in for our 2025 Virgin Voyages Ear to Ear Magic Group Cruise. We'd love for you guys to join us next year as well. And here's the thing. We can make it happen to where if you guys want to be a part of it, book early, get the best and lowest price, and take advantage of some good promotions that we have right now. And if you book before the end of the month, we will be talking with our representative to make sure that you guys have an additional sailor loot to be added on to whatever the current promotion is as well. So I'm waiting to see how it pops in here. I'm waiting. And here we go. I gotta catch it. There we go. Next year, 2025, Ear to Ear Magic Group Cruise on Virgin Voyages, May 14th through the 18th, 2025. It is on the books. Write it down in pen. That is our date. We're gonna be going right after Mother's Day. Hey, that's a great Mother's Day trip right there. Bring your mother on the cruise.
Yeah, bring your mother.
And just say, Happy Mother's Day. I'll see you at the sushi bar.
You can bring your mom.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, we could do that. We very well could do that. So if you want more information on this cruise from May 14th through the 18th of 2025, email Susan right now and get some more information and figure out how you guys can get the best advantage and the best promotional deal with that. So, and if you guys need it, there it is right there. susanedwards at travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards at travelmation.net. I hope that every single one of these people are ready to go on another cruise with us next year. We want more of you guys to go as well. Loser Dorkface, I'm looking at you. I know Baby Dove jumped out, but I'm looking at Baby Dove as well. We want you guys to be a part of the crew on the high seas so we can see you on the cruise ship. So send an email and let's get you guys booked for next year's as well. So.
Chris, I just put it on my calendar and you caught me. But so you just put that on your calendar?
Yes. She just put it on our calendar. Go ahead and put it on there. Loser Dorkface, our cruise is also the $200 deposit. It's a different pricing system for Virgin Voyages, but we can tell you exactly how much and what it's going to be. And just send an email and we'll get you set up. So, guys, I'm going to get everybody to round up with us here. Hey guys, we're going to try to, can we fit everybody into this small little space here? We want everybody to be able to say, right over here, come on in the camera, come on in the camera. Can you guys fit in here? It's going to be hard. I'm going to get down low. How many people can we fit in here?
There we go, we got a lot.
There we go. Guys, we're going to be heading out tomorrow on the Scarlet Lady. And you know what? It's going to be a great ship. It's going to be great food. It's going to be great entertainment. It's going to be a great time at Key West with key lime pie. But you know what's going to make this a great cruise?
Us, all of us.
You're looking at it. You're looking at it. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic and from the Magic Cruisers, have an amazing night. We'll see you guys
in the parks.
In the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you guys real soon.
This table. That's a giant table.
The giant table. We got everybody in.
Okay, I'm